Welcome back to Your Finance Lab. Your 40s are a crucial decade for building and securing your wealth. By now, you've likely established your career and have a clearer vision of your financial goals. But let's be real, folks. Life in your 40s gets complicated. The kids are getting older, the mortgage payment seems bigger, and retirement? Well, it's not a distant dream anymore. It's right around the corner. That's why you need a plan, a solid step-by-step guide to navigate these waters and come out on top. That's exactly what we're diving into today. We're talking about 10 smart money moves that every 40-something needs to make. These aren't your get-rich-quick schemes, no sir. This is about taking control of your finances step by step and building a future you can be proud of. So buckle up, grab your coffee, and get ready to take some notes. This is information that could change your life. Let's get started. All right, folks, let's talk retirement. You're in your 40s now, which means retirement isn't some far-off event. It's getting closer every day. Remember, retirement isn't about stopping work, it's about having the freedom to choose what you do with your time. Now is the time to put your foot on the gas and really ramp up your retirement savings. We're talking about taking advantage of every tax-advantaged account available to you. Your 401k, your Roth IRA, even that HSA if you've got it. The magic of compound interest works best with time, and while you might be thinking, Dave, I wish I started earlier, don't beat yourself up. The important thing is to start now. Every dollar you contribute today is a dollar that has the potential to grow and work for you in the future. Look, I know it can seem overwhelming. You've got bills to pay, kids to feed, and a million other things vying for your attention. But trust me, ignoring your retirement savings is like driving with your eyes closed. You need to be proactive, folks. Sit down with your spouse, look at your budget, and find ways to free up cash flow to max out those retirement contributions. It might mean cutting back on some unnecessary expenses, picking up a side hustle, or getting creative with your budgeting. Remember, you're not just saving for retirement, you're investing in your future freedom. The peace of mind that comes with knowing you've secured your financial future, that's priceless. Don't let another day go by without taking control of your retirement savings. Remember, your future self will thank you for it. All right, now that we've tackled retirement contributions, let's talk about your overall investment strategy. You're not a 20-year-old anymore, and your investment strategy shouldn't be either. In your 40s, it's all about finding the right balance between growth and risk. You still want your money to grow, but you also need to protect what you've worked so hard to build. This is where diversification comes in. Remember that old saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket? Well, it applies to your investments too. Talk to a trusted financial advisor about spreading your investments across different asset classes like stocks, bonds, and real estate. A well-diversified portfolio can help you weather market fluctuations and come out ahead in the long run. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Don't try to get rich quick with risky investments. Instead, focus on building a solid foundation for your financial future. You've got this. You hit 40 and suddenly bam, life throws you curveballs. Your car decides it's going to retire before you do. The AC goes kaput in the middle of a heat wave. Or maybe you face a medical expense you weren't prepared for. These things happen, folks, and they usually involve shelling out some serious cash. That's why having a fully funded emergency fund is non-negotiable. I'm talking 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses socked away in a safe, accessible account. Not invested in the stock market, not buried in your backyard, but liquid and ready to bail you out when life throws its worst. Think of it as your financial peace of mind. Knowing you can weather a storm without going into debt, that's powerful. It takes the stress out of unexpected events and lets you focus on what really matters, your family, your goals, and living a life of intention. So get serious about your emergency fund. It's your financial safety net. Now you might be thinking, Dave, I've got a little something saved. Isn't that enough? Listen, a little something is better than nothing, I'll give you that. But we're not just talking about surviving here, we're talking about thriving. We're talking about facing those financial curveballs head on, knocking them out of the park, and coming out stronger on the other side. That's the power of a fully funded emergency fund. It's not about living in fear, It's about living with confidence, knowing you've got this. So here's your action plan. Take a hard look at your expenses, figure out what that magic number is for your 3 to 6 month cushion, and start building that emergency fund like your financial future depends on it. Because it does. You've got this. Let's talk about debt, specifically the kind that sucks the life out of your financial dreams, high-interest debt. You know what I'm talking about? Credit cards, personal loans, maybe even some store financing. These things are like a leak in your financial boat, slowly sinking your wealth-building efforts. You work hard for your money, don't you? Then why on earth would you turn around and hand it over to those credit card companies, letting them charge you outrageous interest rates? It's like throwing money away, money that could be working for you, growing your wealth and securing your future. It's time to slay that debt monster, folks, and I'm going to show you how. Here's the beautiful thing about becoming debt-free. It's not just about the money. Sure, paying off debt frees up cash flow, but it also releases something even more valuable: your peace of mind. Imagine waking up without that weight on your shoulders, knowing that every dollar you earn is yours to save, invest, and enjoy. That's the power of debt freedom, and it's within your reach. You've got to be willing to make some sacrifices, get on a budget, and tell your money where to go. Remember, you're not just paying off numbers on a screen, you're investing in your future, your family's future, and the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're in control. So let's do this. Let's get Gazelle intense and start tackling that debt. You can do this, I believe in you, and I promise you, the freedom you'll experience on the other side is worth every bit of effort. Let's talk about your kids and their education. As parents, we want to give them the world, right? We dream of them going to college, pursuing their passions, and building a bright future. But let's be real, college ain't getting any cheaper. In fact, it's gotten downright scary expensive. But here's the good news. You don't have to sacrifice your own financial security to give your kids a great education. By starting early and planning strategically, you can make those college dreams a reality without drowning in student loan debt. Remember, you can't borrow for retirement, folks, so let's get this right. The key is to start saving early and often. I'm talking about setting up a dedicated college fund, like a 529 plan, and contributing regularly. These plans offer tax advantages and the magic of compound growth, which means your money has more time to work for you. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Dave, I can barely afford my own bills. How am I supposed to save for college? Listen, I get it. But here's the thing. Even small, consistent contributions can make a huge difference over time. Think of it like this. Skipping your daily latte and putting that $5 into a college fund can add up to thousands of dollars over 18 years. It's about making smart choices today to secure a brighter future for your kids. Remember, planning for your kids' education isn't just about them, it's about you too. By taking care of this financial responsibility now, you're protecting your own financial future and ensuring you can enjoy those golden years without the burden of student loan debt. That's what I call a win-win. You've worked hard to build a good life, and that means protecting it. We're not talking about hiding under a rock, but about having the right insurance. Think of it as a financial shield against the unexpected. Life throws curveballs, accidents, illness, even a house fire. Insurance helps you bounce back from those hits without wiping out your savings. It's about protecting your family and everything you've built. So what kind of insurance do you need? Well, life insurance is crucial, especially if you have a family depending on your income. It provides a safety net for them if something happens to you. Disability insurance is another big one. It replaces a portion of your income if you get sick or injured and can't work. You've got bills to pay, and this helps keep a roof over your head. Don't forget health, home, and auto insurance. Health insurance protects you from crippling medical bills, and home and auto insurance cover your most valuable assets. Look, nobody likes paying for insurance, but it's a whole lot cheaper than facing those disasters without it. Get yourself covered and sleep soundly knowing you're prepared. Estate planning. Sounds fancy, doesn't it? Like something only rich folks with mansions need to worry about. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Estate planning is for anyone who cares about what happens to their loved ones and their hard-earned money. It's about making sure your wishes are carried out, plain and simple. Who gets what, when they get it, and how. It's about avoiding family squabbles and legal headaches down the road. So, what does estate planning entail? Well, it starts with a will. This legally binding document outlines how you want your assets distributed and who will care for your minor children if you have any. A living will is another important component. It specifies your healthcare wishes if you become incapacitated and can't make decisions for yourself. You'll also want to consider a durable power of attorney. This designates someone you trust to manage your financial affairs if you are unable to. Estate planning can seem overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Talk to a qualified estate planning attorney. They can guide you through the process and ensure your legacy is protected. We talk a lot about budgeting, saving, and investing, but you know what's just as important for building wealth? Increasing your income. And your 40s can be a prime time to do just that. You've got experience, skills, and a track record. Now's the time to leverage those assets to boost your earning potential. Don't settle for a stagnant career. So, how do you actually boost your income? Well, investing in yourself is a great place to start. Consider taking courses, earning certifications, or pursuing additional education to enhance your skills and knowledge. Networking is another powerful tool. Attend industry events, connect with people on LinkedIn, and let your network know you're open to new opportunities. Don't underestimate the power of simply asking for what you want. Schedule a meeting with your boss to discuss your career goals and salary expectations. Remember, your career is one of your most valuable assets. Invest in it, nurture it, and watch your income and your wealth grow. You hit your 40s, you've got a little more money coming in. The temptation to upgrade your lifestyle hits you. You deserve to enjoy the fruits of your labor, but don't let money slip through your fingers. Upgrading every time you get a raise is risky. You'll be stuck on that hedonic treadmill. Wealth is about how much you keep. Don't let lifestyle inflation rob you. A bigger house and a fancier car won't bring happiness. Enjoy a nice dinner out once in a while. Take that family vacation, but be smart about it. Make conscious spending choices. Align spending with your values and goals. Avoiding lifestyle inflation isn't about deprivation. It's about being intentional with your money. It's about recognizing that true financial freedom comes from living below your means, not at or above them. Remember those debt-free screams we hear on the show every day? Those are from people who understand this principle. They've tasted the freedom that comes from telling their money where to go instead of wondering where it went. So how do you fight back against lifestyle inflation? It starts with a budget, folks. A good budget isn't about restriction, it's about empowerment. It gives you permission to spend on the things that matter most to you while keeping your financial goals on track. Here's the bottom line. You don't have to choose between enjoying your life and building wealth. You can do both, but it takes discipline, it takes focus, and it takes a commitment to living like a pro, not a pauper. We talk a lot about investing in your 40s, retirement, kids' education, your future, but the best investment is in your health. You can't enjoy wealth if you're not around to spend it. Taking care of your well-being is crucial. Prevent expensive medical treatments by making healthy choices a priority. Start small, incorporate more fruits and vegetables, find an activity you enjoy, and get moving. These small changes can have a huge impact on your overall health. Remember, your health is an asset, not an expense. Investing in your health now can save you money and heartache later. Healthy choices add to your wealth-building account. Every dollar on health is a dollar saved on medical bills. That's a return on investment I can get behind. Don't forget about mental health, folks. Stress and anxiety can harm your health and finances. Engage in activities you enjoy and ask for help if needed. Taking care of your health is an investment in your future. Live a long and fulfilling life. That's priceless. There you have it, folks. 10 smart money moves to make in your 40s that will set you up for a brighter financial future. Remember, it's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about taking small, consistent steps that will lead to lasting financial peace. Your 40s are a critical decade for securing your financial future and building lasting wealth. By making these smart money moves now, you'll be well on your way to a comfortable and secure life ahead. Which money move will you focus on first? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more financial insights from YourFinanceLab.